All right, so I've already collected way more gems than any Bandicoot ever should, and it's time to fight Cortex. Wow, this game was short, wasn't it?
Well,
Short. It's like part 14.
I was just going to say as well, now that we're done with that, I think it, done with the last level, that is, I think it bears repeating. Fuck that level!
Yes. Yes.
Well, if it isn't the Crash Bandicoot 4, it's about time.
It's about time.
Oh my god. I'm going to attack you like a Dark Souls boss. Like I do in Insane.
Okay, so...
What's with that, like, YouTuber thumbnail face he's making in the corner?
he looks like Markiplier.
Come subscribe to my YouTube channel where we're going to be playing Minecraft.
Mad scientist reacts to flat earth theory.
I found out the identity of the purple guy.
Anyway...
Please ring that bell. It's like the subscribe button, except the exact opposite.
Except I'm told by YouTube this one actually works. It remains to be seen.
Brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
In true Cortex style, Cortex just steals Engine's attack from him. Because he can't use his own goddamn inventions.
Okay, now I'm thinking, I might be remembering wrong. When I streamed this initially, I didn't realize I had the super speedy slowdown mask on.
Neither did
Yeah,
I.
so,
when I played this fight the first time, I was like, "Oh wait a minute, I have the mask."
I managed to get to his final phase about twice before then the chat in Twitch were like, "Use the fucking mask." I was like, "Oh, sorry."
Make me.
Yeah, I didn't even know I could.
Yeah, I was asleep at this time, so I kind of made that mistake again too, even though I'd already made it once.
Wow.
And
You know,
How did you do it? How did you do it with your eyes
You got
shut?
this far with your eyes closed,
Yeah.
honestly.
Oh, I just said that.
You know, it's just like the Americans to steal all the things the British did and then do them worse.
and then do them worse, of course.
Oh my god,
That's what we do.
it's worse than Cadbury's.
Ah!
Oh,
Hey, Punchbot actually did his job.
I tried to jump on him. Time.
Yeah, no, Cortex is like, "Oh my god, I'm actually winning."
it's about time.
A detail that I like that's very needless is that you can see the rockets launching out of the things in the corners, and like they actually lose a rocket from their
Oh,
holder
really?
thingy. Yeah. Oh wait!
Oh my
why
god,
does
he's got a
Cortex
shocked
have a
face on his
surprise
TV.
emote for his?
Why does he have an installed shocked face on his TV when he gets hit?
No, those are all the thumbnails he has pre-prepared for his various.
Oh my god.
That's right. Yeah, you gotta have different expressions for different thumbnails.
This is a game I really like face, so you know that.
Although, give it to Cortex. He doesn't have one where he like artificially enlarges his eyes.
No.
Wait, is that a thing
Corner
that
and Coco,
YouTubers do?
not clickbait.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Oh man.
There is a bizarre fascination with like enlarging eyes, mouths, noses. I don't get it.
Yeah, it became a thing with Roblox and Minecraft people. It's interesting.
Okay.
It's interesting though because our youngest Amy, who's coming up to 11 at the end of January, she's really into those kinds of videos. I don't get it myself, but she's really into that kind of stuff. And I've seen a different side of YouTube gaming, which I just didn't know existed, and like channels with like 10 million subs, which I've never even heard of, let alone seen a video of.
I know exactly what you're talking about because I'll go visit my cousins, everyone, Dom and Luch. I love them to death, but they'll have these videos on repeat.
Yeah. And it's like, always just one game. It's like 10 million subs for Roblox videos.
But it is, and again, I don't mean to demean, but I totally do. It's total fucking nonsense.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
it is, yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is this
It's
shit?
like I read an article like a few days ago about like someone breaking the Twitch concurrent viewership record, and it's just him going over, his new thing for Fortnite. I'm like, You're watching a guy promote himself in a game rather than playing the game.
I mean,
come on, guys.
I can get it if it's like a personality that they really enjoy. And I mean, some people do get really into just one game, you know, and
yeah,
especially for something like Minecraft, where that game is so open-ended and you can do whatever you want. Or I guess Fortnite is a competitive game, and a lot of people can get. I mean, it's not any different than people for who basketball is their whole life, you know.
And again, I don't like, far from it from us for being overly judgmental, because we're just a couple of schmucks that talk over a video game, and even then, we don't even do that all the time.
Oh, it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun.
Yeah, exactly. But it's also like, man,
this cutscene is my favorite.
This cutscene's great. Yeah.
It's quite funny as well because, like, I think the reason why they break viewership records all the time and everything is because obviously they've got a very, very, very heavy kid or audience. So obviously they don't have jobs. They've only got school. They can just plug hours and hours and hours into them. They can have them on in the background. But then you've got to consider as well the financial aspect, because kids obviously don't make their own money. They probably only have one game, be it Roblox or Minecraft. And they like to see other people with fucking mansions and swimming pools, and like they like to see that, because then it's like, oh my god, I wish I had that. It's very materialistic, but that's why they get so popular, because and then it makes them think, oh, that's what life is, and it's like, no, it's not. That's not life.
It's really not.
That's life for about 1,500 people, and like that's it.
So with you talking over entropy,
I love Lex Lane's delivery of this.
With you talking over entropy like that, like I couldn't help but imagine that was the lecture Entropy was giving Cortex just now. It was like, you know, let's just ignore the fact that Entropy decided to be an anime villain all of a sudden. No, he's giving Cortex a lecture about Twitch streamers. Why not?
And Roblox.
And you see, the thing about the algorithm is...
the algorithm has possibilities beyond your meager imagination.
I figured out the code to the exact video length it wants.
Yeah, so that's the thing I'm imagining, though, is that, like, Entropy has the 5 million sub channel, and Cortex has, like, what, 30 subs, and it's like, aw.
So that cutscene there was Entropy breaking free from Cortex because he doesn't need him anymore. So he could have been, oh, I don't need you for my thumbnails anymore, Cortex.
But I give the best reaction faces. Were you not there when I reacted to Sephiroth in Smash Brothers? It took me 20 minutes to realize it was actually him.
Ah, man.
Who could it be? Is it Chrono? Could it be Chrono from Chrono Cross?
Literally as One Wing Angel's playing in the background.
Chrono from Chrono Cross.
Tales of Symphonia, finally.
Although I like to brag as one of the few Smash streamers during the Richter reveal to actually know who the fuck he was when he was revealed.
Yeah, we were one of the few.
Yeah.
Wait, people didn't know Richter Belmont?
No, they know Simon, but they know Richter.
Oh god, I know Richter more than Simon, but then that's because of Symphony of the Night, so I don't know. But like, yeah, I know Richter more than Simon. I think Richter's cooler, to be honest.
It's another stupid hidden box behind the level.
Oh yeah, that's the worst one. I think I missed that one about 8 times.
I remember for the Dragon Quest reveal, I remember first off being like hyped as hell, and then like 3 minutes after that, I was like, wow, nobody else gives a shit, do they?
Nope.
So I missed the timer box, and I'm just like, fuck it.
I'm gonna predict that whenever this comes out, I mean, it might take a while. It might be a pretty bad version, but I think they're gonna do this on Switch. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but they will figure it out.
They'll try.
And I think at that point, I think is when we start to see Crash and Smash. I think it's an
inevitability because Toys for Bob did handle the Insane ports for the Switch.
Yeah.
Oh, did they? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
It's not that. I mean, it's definitely a much better looking game, but I don't think it's that much more of an ask.
Well, they'll probably chop the frame rate in half.
Yeah, the frame rate will be 30.
Listen.
Yes.
NetherRealm put fucking Mortal Kombat 11 on the Switch.
True, they did, yes.
It is visually inferior, yeah. But the idea that they did it at all means that anything is possible.
In fact, they put Mortal Kombat 10 on the Vita.
Yes, exactly.
There's Control, which is a great game, by the way. You should play it. Control is playable on the Switch, but it's like through a cloud gaming thing. I don't know how well it plays on Switch,
well,
but
anything
it does.
is playable on anything through cloud gaming.
I know, but the reason I bring it up is because Control actually like runs pretty crap on normal PS4. So the fact that it's on Switch at all, even through cloud.
So if you're not a graphics whore, if you're not one for one-to-one visual fidelity, it is perfectly viable to get a game on the Switch.
Yeah, I played Bloodstained on Switch.
Depending on how well it runs. If it runs fine, then sure. If it's a choppy mess like we've seen some ports be, then
Yeah, I had no problem playing Bloodstained on Switch. It was still an amazing game, even though it looked pretty garbage.
It does. I tried out Bloodstained on Switch recently. Well, it's not too bad. It's all right.
Yeah, I also played it mobile mode too, which doesn't help anything either.
Can you tell I was sleepy while I was playing?
I was gonna say you just gave up on that bonus level. Also, this is the world. This is worth mentioning as well. This is the world where you will see carvings of all the masks from Wrath of Cortex in the background.
Oh yeah.
So is it canon or not? I'm so confused.
Okay, yeah, this is the Easter egg in the dinosaur level is that because we're in prehistory times, the elemental masks. Oh damn it. The elemental masks are carved into the rock in different areas of the dinosaur world. Always in areas where that elemental's element is part of the level design.
Exactly. So just then in the bonus level, there was Wawa's carving over, I think it was a bottomless pit. Oh, no, not Wawa, Lolo.
Because
that doesn't make any sense.
Wawa's the convenience store. Or
no, one of the masks is called Wawa.
The mask.
Which one's voiced by Mark Hamill? Which one's voiced by Biff? And which one's voiced by Arlie Emery?
Biff is Rocco. Arlie Ermy is Wawa.
Like Rocco's Modern Life Rocco?
No.
Jess Harnell is Lolo. And then
like
there's
the Adventures of Lolo. These guys are just stealing all of these video games.
The hidden gem there is kind of in a bullshit location where if you don't know it's coming ahead of time, you're not going to get it.
Man, Tarzan on the PS1 looks great.
Oh, that game sucks.
It's not the best.
I thought Tarzan on the PS1 was one of the good ones.
It's fine. It's very, very mediocre. It's incredibly mediocre.
I know it's not. I know Toy Story 2, but that's Pixar. Like, what's the good Disney game on PS1 then?
Oh, there's
Toy Story.
There's a few. Yeah, there's a few. I mean, I would defend Donald Duck's Quack Attack. I mean, I'd defend that. I think it's pretty good.
They made game?
It's called Going Quackers in your country. Sorry, it's Quack Attack in this country.
What is it? The name differences between Europe and America for video games, I just don't get.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
I don't get how Bowser gets to be Godslayer Bowser in Japan, but he's Max Fury.
Which is such a better fucking
Bowser.
game.
Yeah, Bowser attacked and dethroned God.
I mean, what's the we're talking about regional differences in terms of names. What's the Yoshi one?
Yoshi's Universal Gravitation.
Yeah. Christ, that sounds like
Jesus.
a history. That sounds like a math lesson.
Dream Team Bros and Paper Jam Bros also annoy me.
Oh, wow. One of my favorite ones is Ratchet and Clank 2. That's one of my favorites, Ratchet and Clank 2. Because in your country, it's Up Your Arsenal. Yeah. Which it isn't in this country because arse is an asshole. So we're locked and loaded. We're Ratchet and Clank 2 locked and loaded because we couldn't call it Arsenal because that's swearing.
Yeah, that's the entire reason that the name is that in America is because we know it's a swear elsewhere, but it's not
it's
technically
up your ass,
a swear
up your ass, yeah.
So...
But hold on, but you don't... Because I guess up your arsenal would be more direct in your country, sure. But does that also mean you just don't use the word arsenal?
Well, no, because I think it's because of the mixture of the words up your ass. Like
it's more directly a swear in the UK, whereas here it kind of gets away with not technically being one, even though we know
if it was just the word, if it was just the word arsenal, it wouldn't be a problem. But it's because it's a pun, it's a play on words. It's up your ass. That's why.
I mean, it's a play on words regardless.
You can go
down how they would censor it.
It's kind of like we know it's a swear elsewhere, but it's also the kind of like because it's not technically a swear here. If someone wants to say ass but can't in America, they'll just use the British version of it, and they're magically not swearing.
Yeah, it's like saying "damn" funny when you're talking about an actual dam. You know, it's like
that was a funny dam. That was the funniest dam I've ever seen.
I know, right?
Look at all that water.
Anyway, Cortex. We should probably talk about him since he's
we're on a
now.
Cortex level.
I love Cortex, and I don't know why he's
and that's
unpopular
why
with
you
people.
just got killed.
Oh, he's
Cortex
got another
is
YouTuber React mode in his icon. Aw.
Oh dear.
Oh, he tries so hard.
Outlast scared me to death.
And it's in all caps.
Damn it. I was too close to the
Now,
box.
I'm really glad he can post videos from beyond the
just
grave.
making jump scare noises.
Anyway,
Oh, it's Slender.
Now I imagine him with what's the early access horror game that was popular for a few months there?
Phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia. It's like him,
Yeah.
Engine, Embryo, and
Oh my
Entropy
God.
just doing that together.
My greatest imposter play yet.
I gotta say, though, them making Cortex playable like this was a brilliant way of playing with our expectations, because at this point, we've already fought Cortex. Entropy is sort of established himself as the main bad guy now. So we're playing as Cortex, pretty much thinking that this is probably going to be a Twin Sanity situation, right? So we're not expecting Cortex to turn around and become the final boss again.
I mean,
And then he totally
yeah,
does.
but he's been doing that since the beginning, so I saw that coming a mile off. But yeah, how it happens is quite funny, though. I do like how it happens.
It's a better way of playing with our expectations than, say, Crash 2 tried to, though.
I still think they could have done a little more with Entropy, though. Like, being real.
They could have.
Because he just kind of disappears after this.
I think honestly, I think after his female counterpart comes in and they insinuate that they're fucking, I didn't think they went as far as they could possibly go.
The thing is, like, in the lead up to the Entropy boss, they lead into that with such epicness that, like, you're sure this has to be the final battle, right? But then the game just keeps going. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, and then it's a nice, and it's not only does it keep going, but then it's like, oh, we go back to Crash 1 time, and it's like, oh yeah, so spoilers.
So it's fun how they play with your expectations over the last.
Don't get me
few
wrong. It's like
worlds.
what they have with Entropy and all that is great. If anything, just for the fucking oxide reactions alone.
Yeah.
Where he's just like caught in between, like, man, I don't want to be here.
I lost a kart race.
Yeah.
I just want to go home.
I do like how he's become a mainstay now. Like he's in an official numbered Crash game, so he's not just a throwaway Naughty Dog. Oh, let's make this our final game about aliens, and no one's gonna like it.
What entertains me about that, though, is that it finally gives some weird kind of context to Entropy being the big final secret character in CTR.
It kind of does.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it does. You're right.
Yeah,
But-
because otherwise it's kind of a random character to make. Like,
I mean, I
last.
guess that it makes sense because Entropy's all of his times are faster than Oxide's on CTR anyway. So I guess that explains why Oxide was always below Entropy, always.
Yeah, it's just an amusing thing. Oh shit! I fell into the lava. Oh no! I have to go all the way back to the checkpoint. If you guys, if I'm gonna suffer, you guys are gonna suffer with me. I'm sorry for this.
Can we
I
get over that
don't think
mentality?
this
No.
Yeah, we really do have to get over that
I
mentality.
don't think this is suffering. I really like I said in one of the earlier parts, I don't think it's the best one by far. It's the weakest gameplay style, but I do think there is a lot of merit to Cortex because it allows you to play the game in a completely different way once again, like Dingodile. In fact, more different than Dingodile because the enemies are now part of the platforming.
I still think Tana is mechanically the weakest, but I really like Cortex. This kind of gameplay style gets my puzzle platformer brain juices.
Yeah, I think
flowing.
that's the difference though, because I would agree with you on Tawna being the weakest, but then when you try the fucking relics, rushing as Cortex is a nightmare.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. This does not seem speedrun friendly.
No, it's not.
Damn it.
It's so not. Because you got to wait for the fucking enemies to be in the right position to then make them the right material, and sometimes the hitboxes on the gun are not quite right, and you got to get the bounces right, and the jump's terrible, and it's just no.
That's what I'm saying. Cortex needed two things. One, he needed a lock-on for his gun in a 3D space.
Yes.
Two, his dash didn't need that fucking waving his arms cooldown animation.
In fact, Twin Sanity had a lock on, didn't it? Like an auto lock, didn't it?
Yeah, it kind of did. But I disagree that waving your arms animation at the end is a moment to correct yourself. And that...
I hate it.
No, I love it.
I absolutely hate it.
I think he would be impossible.
I played so many other 3D platformers with a mid-air dash that didn't have it, and I was just fine.
Yeah.
It didn't need it at all.
I think he wouldn't really be playable without it, especially in 3D.
And so, again, Relics as well. It's impossible without it. It's like you have to, because you're going by the millisecond on Relics, you have to make sure that where you land and at what time is the exact same, the correct frame you need to land on it. So that extra couple of frames in the air will save your life a lot of times.
It's just, I think that Cortex, he could use some fine tuning, maybe, but I think he's the most interesting as a platform.
Yeah.
The thing I hate the most about it, specifically with moving platforms,
damn it,
again, is that
stop going for that box.
One of the levels later on, I would think it's in either the future level or in space, has a series of moving platforms where they're moving left to right. It's not just a matter of timing a mid-air dash to land on the platform as it's underneath you. You also have to account for the fucking cooldown.
No, you don't.
Which makes it so goddamn awkward.
No, you don't.
Well, explain how, because I didn't see it.
You just tap it.
What do you mean?
You just all you do when you're going from platform to platform there is not do the jump, and then you'll dash perfectly from each platform to the next without the need to do the hover in the midair. Because you're
okay. I never thought of doing that because I don't think the game has ever asked me to do that anywhere else until then.
No, I don't think it does. Oh no, it does a few times actually, because there's a couple of places where there's like crushing obstacles and rising obstacles, and you need to get through them with a dash without being able to jump, otherwise you won't make it. So
yeah, because the only other thing I could think of that comes close to that is I think it might be the same level you're talking about actually, where you have to fall down and then dash.
Yeah.
So that's not necessarily jumping, but it's still using the dash in a different spot or a different context.
Yeah. I think he only does the dash when he doesn't register a platform underneath his feet.
Like a ground. Yeah.
Yes, I made it. I got all the boxes. Oh.
Oh, he gets a devil instead of an angel. That's funny.
He still goes up though.
Yeah, he should be going down.
Yeah, he should be going down.
I went
Also,
to
you have a pity
hell,
mask.
not clickbait.
That's his title for like his Doom playthrough.
Yeah.
Oh man, Cortex, we need to talk about your VTubing.
Oh my god.
Cortex would VTube as himself.
Yeah, he'd just be him. Okay, do you know what? If Lex Lang and all these people, if they actually did VTubing but with the models from the games, that would be awesome.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, I'd love that.
I mean, not with like the models or anything, but I know a lot of the Fire Emblem cast likes to do playthroughs and Twitch stuff.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cute.
Interesting.
I think there was one time where the cast of Persona 5 ordered a pizza in character, like from an actual pizza store. I don't remember which ones, but I think that happened.
Oh man, I gotta see that if that's true.
There was there's been a meme going on with a particular scene from Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh yeah, did you see the one earlier today, John?
Yeah, I was about to mention that one where both of the actors reprised it
And
like
did it in
live action.
Yeah, did it in person.
Did it in person. I love that kind of shit.
Yeah, it's cute. I like it when people can poke fun. I like it when people can poke fun at what they've become popular for. I like that.
Yeah.
Now, unless I'm quite mistaken, the extra playable characters, Cortex, Dingodile, Tawna, do they have invincibility masks ever?
Do you know what? I don't know. I don't think they do. No, they don't. No, I don't think they do.
I don't recall ever getting invincibility Aku
At all.
with them. Yeah.
Just to have a point.
I mean, that's also valid. Yeah. Just at all.
Not even on level 1? Man.
Yeah, I know. Like I'm just rushing through everything.
Gone sexual.
Oh no. We're reaching for that level of clickbait, are we?
Listen,
I need
Cortex
to
is
get my
trying.
subscribers up.
Nostril hair challenge gone sexual.
I don't understand why my video isn't performing as well as others.
You can't perform? That's too bad.
Oh, God.
That's an actual line of dialogue from Outlaw Star. I'm pretty sure that line of dialogue wasn't in the Toonami version.
I don't know. The Toonami version got away with a lot of crap.
Oh, man.
I mean, that black also had Tenchi Muyo in it.
Oh. I think I blocked that from my memory.
Who is that guy?
Tenchi Muyo is a harem anime.
Oh.
Unapologetic
wait, they had
harem anime. Yes.
They had harem anime on Toonami? Oh, jeez.
Yes.
They also had Tenchi in Tokyo.
Did Cortex just make a crack at Mario just then?
What did he say?
He said something about mushrooms and jumping on them. I don't know if he made a crack at Mario.
Probably.
It might have been.
I mean, they made cracks at Bubsy and Sonic, so I don't see why.
Yeah.
It had to
True
do
enough.
with him leaving like the Gigantifier on overnight too. Ow. Damn it. I didn't know the enemies could hurt me.
Wait,
Well,
did
maybe-
you see their organs inside the bouncy platform?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the brain, I'm pretty sure.
gross.
Yeah, you can see their brain.
I saw an intestine too, actually, which is a little.
Big brain play, you won't believe.
I mean, okay, I haven't gone out of my way to look for any of this shit, but I would not be surprised if there is some kind of deviant art shit of Cortex using his gun to turn Torna into jelly and so he can look inside her. I would not be surprised.
There's some weird crap on.
damn
on
it.
Oh,
DeviantArt.
no.
99 out of 101.
I think I know exactly which two you missed as well.
101 boxes.
Why? I
Oh,
actually
that's
was
that's
trying to get
depressing.
that one. Ah,
They were probably hidden behind some bullshit you wouldn't have known.
that's so demoralizing. God damn it.